church family, Becca here. So our church staff has decided to start making videos and finding ways to connect with our church family because we are in uncharted territory right now. And it's brand new to all of us, and we're all trying to figure out what this looks like. And I know you guys are doing that too. I see so many pictures of creative ways that you're homeschooling your kiddos and how you guys are getting outside and what this looks like for our families, because we are kind of making it up as we go. We all are, and we're asking ourselves, okay, what does it look like to live like Jesus in such an unknown time, right? So today we're just going to talk a little bit about what does youth ministry look like right now. And two big things that we are still really aiming for is connection and community. I think right now it's a really interesting time to see how the forefront of our minds we are starting to see that we crave connection and we do crave that community. And when it's taken from us, it's something that our hearts do crave, because God created us to be in community and to be in a close-knit place with brothers and sisters in Christ doing life together. And so we see now, okay, that can't look like what it has always looked. So what does that look like for us? So our goal in the youth ministry, and not just our youth ministry, but our church, we are aiming for connection and community and glorifying Jesus Christ in everything we do. So specifically with the students, last week we had a virtual main point, and we gathered on Instagram Live, and we went live for about an hour, and it was so much fun. We had about 50 people tune in, which was so cool. We even had some friends on vacation, and they tuned in from a different state, and so it was a really neat platform to be able to still get together and talk about what do we get to do in our faith continuing in a time like this? What does it look like? What does fear look like? What does faith look like? What do Jesus' promises look like? And how do they really take hold of us in times like this? So that was a really special time together, but we did not get to see each other. They got to see my face, but I did not get to see their faces. So this week we are switching platforms, and we are using what you probably have heard about is called Zoom. It's an online platform where people can come together with their faces on TV, computers and phones, and they can all see each other. They can see everybody who is gathered in that virtual meeting. So we're going to be using Zoom this week. And I did want to let you know that if you have issues with internet connectivity, I totally understand that. That's fine. We do have an option for you to drive yourself or your student to the church. We're launching at 6 o'clock. I'll be sending out the link for you guys to join that virtual meeting. You can come to the church and you can sit outside. I can give you the Wi-Fi password. It reaches outside, so you can sit in your car and join us. You can walk in and practice social distancing, but you can walk in and sit somewhere in the church. That's fine too. So if you have that need or that option, please let me know, and we can work together to make that work, because we want our students to be all able to be together and to see each other and to learn together and to still connect and still be in community. So if that's something you'd like to do, please let me know. And so another question is, what else can we be doing? What else can this time look like for us? Well, that's a great question. So last week I sent out to our youth ministry peeps on our email list a devotional, a 4-week devotional for them to print off for their students and even use for themselves if they wanted to. And it takes you through 4 different weeks, and it asks you to do one thing a week, because we have been launched face first into this time of slowing down. And what does that look like for us? How can we meaningfully use this time to slow down, to rest, to be still, to maintain connections, to dive deeper in those connections that we have physically in proximity around us? What does that look like? How can we do that? So this devotional walks people through 4 weeks, and I ask you to do one thing a week, and then there's reflection questions along with that. And it kind of shapes this into a time of, okay, we have all this time. How can we make it meaningful? How can we bring more depth to what we can be doing? How can we not just use this time to scroll through mindlessly for hours and hours and hours on Instagram and Facebook and Netflix and Hulu, and how can we be intentional about this time? So I sent out that devotional. I encourage your students, make a bucket list. I'm also assembling all of the addresses for our youth ministry families, and I hope to be sending it out in the next few days, because I love letter writing, and I hope I have imparted a little bit of that on the students with how neat writing letters can be, because yeah, we can text people and instantly get a message out, but there's something really special about letter writing. So I'm gonna be blasting that email out with all of our addresses, so maybe your students want to pick a few pen pals. I hope they know what a pen pal is. That was a big thing when I was in high school. I don't know, when I was in elementary school, we had pen pals at other schools, and it was so awesome, and opening those letters was like opening gifts on Christmas morning. It was so cool. So maybe we can bring back the lost art of letter writing and pen pals. So I'll be sending that out. I encourage you to utilize video capabilities. If you need tips on which video platforms to use, let me know. There are things like Zoom, there's Google Hangouts, there's Facebook videos, there is normal FaceTime. There are so many ways that we can be connecting like this. Maybe not in person, but you can grab a cup of hot chocolate or coffee and you can sit down with a friend to really just connect and maybe do a Bible study together. If you need tips on Bible studies and you need papers and you need questions and you need things tailored to do that, let me know. I am a resource for your family and for your students. Throughout this time, we don't know how long it's going to be, I will continue to send resources. I will continue to equip our parents and equip our students with tools and ideas and physical, tangible items if necessary. I can get anything in the mail to you that you need. That's why if you need a printout of the 4-week devotional, let me know. I'll get that in the mail to you. That's not a problem. We can do that easily. We are in this with you. Our church staff is in this with you. I'm in this with you. I want you to know without a doubt that not only are you not alone, because the God of the universe is with you and is in this with you and walking with you in this, but I want you to know that you're not alone, because our staff and our church family, we are all in this together, and it's really beautiful to see how the global church community is really pulling together as well. There's a lot of beauty to be seen in this, and I don't want us to miss that. Maybe that's another idea. Sit down each day with your family, put phones away, and say, okay, how have we seen God work today? How have we seen God's faithfulness today? How have we seen healing today? How have we seen beauty today? Lots of things that we can be doing to be intentionally diving into this walk with Jesus, with our families, with our friends, and we just have to be a little bit more creative. So if you have any more ideas, let me know. I'd love to equip our church family with those and our youth ministry people with those. Please let me know. We are aiming, like I said, to be in community. It's so important for us, and we are not going to let that go. We are going to dive deeper. We are going to get real with each other. We are going to see blessings in the middle of this, and we can do all of those things. And our staff has a lot of neat ideas for how we are going to continue to love you and support you and encourage you through this. So please be on the lookout for those. Share those with your neighbors. This is not just for our specific church family. This is for people who are looking for connection and community and ideas and resources and all those wonderful things. So I'm going to put my email in a couple seconds. I'm going to put my email up, leave that off the screen for a few seconds. If you are not on my youth ministry email list, you'll know if you are not getting my emails. Email me with your email address and your name, just to make sure I have all that information. I will get you added. You will be able to be a receiver of the things that we send out. And if you're interested in being on our church email list as well, that we're sending out updates and video links and whatnot, please do that. So you're watching this video right now on our Blanchard Church of Christ YouTube channel. So it'll help if you subscribe to this. So that way, if you miss a link through email or if you miss a link through Facebook, you can just come right here to this channel and you can find all of our recent videos. Also, you have a lot of time. Take a look. Over the last 5 years, there are over 100 videos of keeping up with the staff videos and youth ministry emails, videos, and just all the things, a lot of things we've done with the church for the last 5 years are on this YouTube channel. So you can check out a lot of pictures of you and videos of you and your family and your friends and see what we've been doing for the last 5 years. That's pretty neat. So if you need something else to do, there's another idea. So like I said, we're in this with you. You are not alone. Let me know if you have any questions. God bless.